Felipe Silva here with Adams Automation. I'm going to show you how easy it is to operate a MAC MIO 67 valve manifold from the web interface. You can open the web interface of the MIO 67 by connecting the unit to your computer using an M12 Ethernet cable. You will also need a 5-pin power cable to power the unit. In this case, we're using a 5 amp Baloff power supply. In order to open the web interface, enter the IP address of the unit on a Google Chrome browser. If it's a brand new unit, the default address is 192.168.1.25. If it's not a brand new unit, you can find the IP address of the unit by using the IP configurator tool, which can be downloaded from the MAC website. Make sure the IP address of your computer is set to the same subnet as the MIO 67. If you have any questions on how to do this, contact your local Adams rep or Adams technical support. Once in the web interface, navigate to I/O data. There, you will be able to see device outputs. The field labeled with 0 will control solenoids 1 to 16. So in our case, that will be all 6 solenoids of the manifold. This field takes the decimal value corresponding to the binary string that the PLC would be sending to the MAC manifold. In other words, we're simply mimicking the PLC communicating with the manifold through this field. So, since I know that many of you might not be familiar with binary, I made here on the left, I made this binary converter that is designed to simplify the operation of the manifold through the web interface. So the coils, as you can see, they're numbered from coil number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So as you can see right now, we're the binary number that would represent this configuration is 0. If I type here an on, the binary number now, the decimal representation of that binary number is a 1. So you can simply just type 1 on the device output and you will see that the manifold will energize that coil, just as shown on the spreadsheet. So now I'm gonna turn coil 1 back to off. So to do that, you can simply type off on that coil, which gives you an output of 0, a numeric value of 0. And when I type it on field 0 and hit enter, you can see that the coil in the manifold turns off. Now, similarly, we're gonna turn on coil number 3. To do that, I simply type an on coil number 3, which gives you a value of 4. If you enter that value on the output 0 on the web interface, you can see that now coil number 3 is turned on. So now here's where it gets kind of tricky. If I want to turn coil 6 also on, you will see that it gives you a number of 36. This is where you simply have to enter the number given to you by the binary to decimal converter. So if it gives you a value of 36, when you enter it in output 0, now you can see how those 2 coils have been energized. This is essentially how the PLC will be controlling the manifold.